Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Today I want to do a quick market recap on the 11th of February 2026. I did not take any trades today, but I still want to go over my bias, what I was looking at, my draw, and how price actually ended up playing out. So let's get started. Since today I didn't take any trades, I don't want to long it out and start yapping too much. But as you can see, if I display the next 4 hour candle, on the 4 hour time frame, I was actually extremely bullish. Why am I bullish? Exact same thing that I've been saying for the past few days. We are respecting bullish fair value gap. So we have this fair value gap, we have this fair value gap, and then we have this fair value gap that we're respecting. At the same time, we are breaking above highs, body close above this high, body close above this high, sure, but you get the point. Another thing is we're disrespecting bearish fair value gaps. We have this bearish fair value gap over here that was disrespected. We have this one right here that was disrespected. Nothing is bearish to me at the moment. If you drop down time frames, you see the same thing. So if I just go to market open, okay, that is market open. As you can see, we're breaking above highs. So we broke above this high, we broke above this high, we broke above this high. As you can see, we're just breaking above every single high that we can see. At the same time, we're disrespecting bearish fair value gaps, such as this one right here. And we are respecting bullish fair value gaps like this one over here. Not body closing above it. So even the Audi was extremely bullish. Same thing with the 30 minutes. I'm not going to bother doing this for every time frame, but you get the point. This is exactly what I was looking for longs. Now, let's go to market open, okay? What I was looking for is I still want these highs to get taken. I think this is a very significant level of draw. And even this high over here, I think this got taken just past market open. So I'm going to draw it out anyway. That's something I'd drawn. And another reason is, sorry, it's really late. I'm really tired. But we're sitting at this 4 hour fair value gap. So I would want us to tap into here. And then maybe if you want to reverse after that, we can do that. Cool. Going down to the 15 minute. If I go to 9:30 open. As you can see, I was looking for longs to continue taking those highs out. So I drew out this 15 minute fair value gap. And then I drew out this 15 minute fair value gap. And I just wanted to see a retracement down into this gap for us to continue up at market open. But let me show you guys what happened. So if I go on the 1 minute, as you can see, we calmed down. We swept. We didn't really inverse. I don't know if the 30-second inverse, maybe we did. That could have been a clean long for us to catch, but nothing for me. We calmed down. I was looking. I actually remember this fair value gap over here, we almost inversed it. So if you try imagining how this candle would have looked at whilst I was going through it. Candle opened here. We pumped all the way up here. So I was getting ready to long. But then we rejected really hard. This is why it's really important to wait for the candle to close before you enter. Because last second, you might just have a big dump. And then this happens. You'll get absolutely destroyed. But nothing here. I did not want to enter this, by the way, because if you guys watch my videos, I think a clean inverse with displacement, I wouldn't want it to wick through first and then redisplace above. I would want to see this initial move displace above. So that's not valid. And as you can see, there's 1 minute fair value gaps holding weight. This is actually holding crazy weight, this one right here. So I would want to see this one get inversed as well, but this is just not valid for me. Anyway, I remember we consolidated for a very long time. I think this zone is invalid now, so I'm going to delete that. Now, I was waiting for the resweep and then an inverse. I think around this time, we also formed this hourly fair value gap that I had my eye on. So I also have my eyes on this 1 hour FVG, like so. Cool. As you can see, we're just respecting these gaps and then we're pushing lower. So after this happened for a while and we ran through all my zones, as you can see, we basically closed below all these 15-minute gaps. And at this point, although I'm bullish, the 15-minute is extremely bearish, and we do have some bearish draws that I could target. So I actually started looking for shorts now. I think this low right here, this this low right here. Basically a bunch of lows that we could target. So if I go down to like the 15-minute, and for me to continue shorting, I need to wait for a 15-minute fair value gap, wait for it to retrace in there, and then I can short. So as you can see, we formed this fair value gap, which I wanted to short from. And then I think in the next candle we do come up. There we go. Now what I want to see is I want to see us sweep this low and then have a strong reaction down. So we tap in, but as you can see, we're chopping around bears. I think one of the time frame we almost inversed it. As you can see, this 5-minute, this is why it's so important to wait for the 5-minute inverse as well. Just about missed it, and look how hard we pumped up. So I avoided that. And then now that we're this deep in, yeah, and we've got all these 3 fair value gaps, it's just looking so bad. Like, look at the 2-minute until wait for that to inverse, this 3-minute until wait to inverse, this 5-minute until wait to inverse. Although this 5-minute inversed, because this 1-minute, these 1-minute gaps still hold, I wouldn't short, because this would happen. As you can see, for the rest of the session, we just chop. Wait, I actually think I got off the charts at this point, but this might have been, there's nothing on the 1-minute. Maybe on the 2, nope. Maybe on the 3, nope. Maybe on the 5, nope. No, I wouldn't have taken this. It's just not clean. There's no point of forcing a play. And yeah, even if I did enter, I would have gone chopped. Oh, never mind. Maybe it did deliver, but just not a clean day. Not something I want to be risking capital on. Yeah, I would have lost money if I entered this. I would have probably entered like... Was there a 5 gap? No, I just wouldn't have entered this. Even if I entered on the 5 gap, I'd want to aim for a 1-2-1 at least. Probably would have went break even right here, and then I would have lost money. Yeah, good thing I didn't enter. But when we start chopping up like this, like, I trade these zones as like trampolines. I want to see an instant bounce from the zone, but if you start chopping up like this, I just forget about it. So yeah, my bias was incorrect, but me being able to react off price saved me from a stop loss and taking unnecessary losses. So yeah, anyway, sorry about the late upload. I've been out and about all day. I'm still not home yet. I've got horrible hotel Wi-Fi. Because of that, it's harder for me to upload these, but I'm trying my best. The only reason I'm uploading these, although I don't get many views, is because it helps me hold myself accountable for the plays that I take. So whilst I'm day trading, I'm like, alright, and to make a video after on why I took this trade, why it was valid. And that makes me not take stupid trades. And because of that, I've been doing way better. So yeah, that's why I'm going to try keeping it up. But yeah, catch you guys tomorrow if I do take a trade. Take care.